Right here, that's my new door. That's the new glass. I've got it standing up here. This is an M135GX. I'll show you the inside in here. I put tape on the inside too. Around my latch and everything. The whole thing is shattered. It's just barely sitting in there. You can see it right here. Hey, I broke this window out. I've got this guard on this tractor, and somehow or another, even with the guard, I was actually in a turn to the left. It must have ricocheted going down a steep hill, but it shattered this window, and I've got a new window. But what I did, it didn't fall out, except you can see it was falling out around the hinges and stuff. But and you can see around here, I had a bunch of this tape I put on there. I'm trying to keep it from really making a mess, and I put that tape on it. And by the way, this is an M135GX. I'll show you the inside in here. I put tape on the inside too. I had a bunch of this tape. It's real sticky, and I've covered the inside and the outside. And you can see down here around my latch and everything. The whole thing is shattered. It's just barely sitting in there. You can see it right here. It's in a million pieces. I've got all this tape that I hope is gonna kind of hold it together so we can take it loose. I'm gonna take the hinges loose. You can see up here where it's broke out around the hinge. It's pretty bad. It's real flimsy at the moment. We're gonna take and try to take the hinges loose and sit it out here on a table and put a new door. I got the door first. You see I got some glass in here. I've got a lot. Whew. It's gonna come all to pieces, I'm sure, but we're gonna get started here in a little bit. We're gonna take it off and sit it on this table. I've got to take these hinges loose. I can take these little E-rings off, these pins, and pull this pin out, top and bottom, and it should turn the whole door loose. And I've got a new gasket. They told me I did not order a gasket to start with. Then I was talking to a mechanic. He said I always put a new gasket on it because of all the glass that gets in the gasket, and you've got to get all that out, and it's hard to get it clean. I think there's a spot where it's clear. Okay. Okay, that's. Yeah, I think I got the seam right there. Probably I'll take and sit it over here on the ground. Pick up the blanket there. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave the blanket under. And then we'll just that one over there. I need to get those E-rings out. These pins. How hard are they going to be to get out? I've got to take the strut loose. Top was about to come out.
You get them out, they can kind of like set it on the floor.
Maybe they'll sit there. Okay, top one's about out. It's kind of dry. Okay, it's out. Way out, on top of the foot. Down on the bottom. Look, it's out. Okay. Let me get the bushings. One there. Got a bushing. Hit the ground.
I wonder if it hit my foot, something good.
No, the bushing went back here.
Oh.
Probably got glass hit your.
That's probably good.
Oh, what you got up there, man?
I see it. What it do?
No, it's on the track. Got a little resource. I don't know if this stuff will cut you or what.
I tried grabbing in the curve right there at the bottom.
Yeah, well, just
My right arm's looped under the car and the cap so it wouldn't fall out.
right. Come on, I still got this top bar here. We need to lay my side down. I think. It's on the table. Yeah, lay it over to me. The hard part's gonna be getting it back up there. Lined up. hinges loose to the front. Okay.
Was that attached to anything?
Yeah, that's got to go through this. That's the door lock.
I got you.
Yeah, put that in there. Wait a minute, I think I put this on first. Well,
Well, does it go in after those?
yeah, that's right. And all this is actually in one piece. And
Yeah, they call that one. Well, no, this actually would come off from there, but I think you could probably leave it. It's got one bolt in the end of it.
take him to
Standard? No, there's
it is extremely tight.
should be all right. That just goes up in there. Now there may be a washer on the bottom of this. Looks like.
Now that bolt there is a little bit longer.
Oh, to account for that, I guess. Probably.
Woo, like a blanket. That's about like the old one, ain't it?
Yeah, like it would.
We've got it back together. We're gonna get ready to set it up there. We had a lot of issues with the broken glass, cleaning up all the rubber seals and water. I don't have them real tight just yet. I think I may let it wait till we get up there. These hinges may not.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to line our hinges up. I might snug them just a little more than that. I'm gonna put a little pressure. They were extremely tight. I mean, real tight. We're ready to put it up.
We'll stand it up, get over there, I can get that top bar and kind of climb up the steps. Okay, with it. You can get up there.
I think it's pretty heavy. Set it on the tractor tire. Watch the mirror.
Okay, yeah.
think I got the bottom. Oh. There you go. Okay, it should hold it. Get my E-rings. Hey, they're in. Let's see if it'll last. Step out. Before I hook the strut up in. Let's see if I put the strut. I kind of think they got a bottom. They're bottoming out.
They may do. It's got a shoulder on there.
That's what it is. I probably need to run it for a while and then recheck them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the one right there? Do you did?
Oh yeah. That one, I don't think it's got a shoulder. What about, this is the Phillips. See if it'll latch right there. Hey, we got it in. I think it's going to be good. This thing is a pretty big job. We put a new gasket, new door, and one of the biggest problems we had was getting the old glass off of these hinges. And back here, that one up there, even these little washers and everything, where that glass had shattered, it was kind of in that rubber gasket there where it pressed, and it was a pain. I tell you, it was a big job. And right here's the old door. And if I had not put this tape on this thing, this would have been a nightmare to me. I mean, to replace. And then what they told me, the hardest thing is trying to get all this glass out of that rubber gasket. And I can see it, man. Oh my goodness, what a mess. But I think it's well worth it, putting the tape on it. And you'll see right here, see, this is just, it's about to fall out. It's just like an old heavy blanket or something right now. I got to take care of that, but we did get it in. It almost got dark on us. It's a bigger job than what I thought it was going to be. But I guess we spent between 2 and 3 hours on this thing. And I might ought to got Kubota to put it in. I think we did okay, but I'm telling you, it was a job. You just got to make sure all the bolts on the hinges were the same except for one bolt. It had one long bolt in one spot. And it was, I can't remember which one it was, but I marked it. When I took it out, I checked it. It's where it went through more metal. And those hinges up on the bolts up on those hinges do have a bottom out. They were super tight, I mean real tight. And they kind of like bottomed out. Now these two bolts here, you had to be real careful. This one, and then there's one right up yonder. but I'm glad it's in there. Finally got it going. Well, I'm gonna get off here. Talk to y'all later. See ya.